name is Katie Treadwell, and I am graduating with the Doctor of Education degree from the Adult Learning and Leadership program, specifically the AEGIS program, which is a program for working professionals to help them navigate Columbia and Teachers College a little bit more while still maintaining their full-time jobs. I currently work at the University of Kansas, and I direct our new student orientation programs. I was really interested in how adults learn throughout their lifetime, but also really how they navigate and learn through really difficult and sometimes tragic situations. Things like intentional violence, campus shootings that are so prevalent in the news now, but also natural disasters that unfortunately hit college campuses, or accidents that sometimes colleges are unable to predict. I interviewed chief student affairs officers, 11 of them, at colleges and universities that had been impacted by really high profile, often very horrific and tragic situations. And so we spoke about how the campus initially experienced that event, how they, in the first few days and weeks afterwards, responded and cared for victims and family members, but also for students in the larger campus community who had been impacted by that. But in a much more difficult way, talked a lot about what their personal experience was like with that tragedy. I think the biggest takeaway from my research professionally is looking at how people experience and navigate the learning that comes after tragedy. People don't often realize that learning is something that comes out of tragedy, and looking at how these leaders specifically took their experiences and turned that into learning for the profession was really powerful. I think for me, the most valuable part of being at Teachers College has absolutely been the opportunity to study with and learn from some really amazing students and faculty who are a part of my program. The AEGIS program and the Adult Learning and Leadership department brought together so many different students who are professionals in fields that were very different than my own. Really allowed me to broaden my experience and my horizons within the field of adult learning and leadership. Our faculty members in that program were just unbelievable and taught me so much about the ideas that we were there to learn, but so much more about how to interact with people and how to help people learn and grow through ways that might be challenging to them, but also really exciting, and how they supported me through that process. At some point they started treating me like the expert in my field, and that was a really powerful experience in itself. So it was just a joy to be there and to work with those individuals.